Bad things would happen after the covenant was broken. Bad things. So, hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Ashley J's. For those of you who do not know me, I am Ashley J. I'm happy that you're here to have a conversation with me, to have a little chit chat with me. So what we want to chat about today? We are chatting about beware of the married man. Before we dive into this subject, make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you know the next time I have a new video dropping. Okay, so I like to be completely transparent with y'all. So here it is. I have been in this relationship before. I've been in a relationship with a married man before. It was not one of my finest moments. It was filled with drama. But I think that's what warrants me to have this conversation. Okay, so sit back and let's chat about what happens when you enter into this forbidden relationship. Okay, so back in my early 20s when I was working for a trucking company, there was two trucking companies in one. And there was this guy that I met one night when I was hanging out with my friends and got his number and everything. And I looked at him. I was like, he looks kind of familiar, but paid him no mind. Until one day at work, I saw him. He worked for the other trucking company. And I was like, wait, what? I knew he looked familiar. Long story short, I got involved with him, and I can't even remember how I found out that he was married when he called me up. He was blowing my phone up one day while I was in class. I was going to college. He was blowing my phone up one day, and when I got out of class, I listened to the voicemails and called him back, and he was like, yeah, my wife is going to call you. Tell her you don't know me. I was like, wife? What you mean your wife? And he was like, yeah, I got a wife. Tell her you don't know me. And she called me. And I did as he asked me to do. But I was like, what in the world did I get myself into? So after that was revealed, there was the relationship was weird anyway because he was just moving weird. But after that was revealed, I got into this whole situation that was hard to break free from because he was demanding to see me. He was demanding different things. And it was so hard for me to handle because I was trying to break free from him, because once I knew that he was a married man, I should have left him alone. And I wanted to leave him alone because I didn't want to be with no married man. But he would not let me go. And it took a situation for him to leave me alone, and that's how I have to leave it. I can't say what it was, but it took this particular situation for him to leave me alone, and I never heard from him again. So that was a very dark time for me. It was something that I was like, what is going on? Like, why would I do this? Why didn't I even pay attention to this? So, I'm saying all of that to say, if you have gotten or you are anticipating on getting in a relationship with a married man, don't think it's going to be easy. Because I was going through some stalking stuff, okay? Him being outside my house type of things. Don't think it's going to be peaches and cream if you get into a relationship with a married man. It may seem like it's going to be all good, but trust and believe it's not. It's not going to be all good because one, you're the other woman and you don't take precedence over his wife. Two, that man made a covenant on the day he got married. He made a covenant, and a covenant that was made in front of God. And if you don't know what a covenant is, according to the Oxford Dictionary, it is an agreement, a legal contract. That is what you do when you say your vows. You're saying your vows in front of God in a legal contract, an agreement to keep your eyes only on the one that you're with. So when making a covenant before God, you are not just making a legal contract with your partner, but you're doing it with God. So for that man to be out there looking to have another little side thing outside of his marriage, he is breaking his covenant with God. And I don't know about you, but I do not think anyone wants to be, I know I didn't want to be involved with somebody who was a covenant breaker with God, because we see in the Bible with the children of Israel how they continually broke the covenant that they had with God, and bad things would happen after the covenant was broken. Bad things. So I don't want any of that type of energy. I don't want any of that type of curse put on my life, because it is a curse. There's a curse that happens if the covenant is broken because you decide to enter into a relationship with a married man. Your relationship will never ever be rewarded. If you think that you are being rewarded, you're not, because those gifts that you get, if you get gifts, those gifts that you get, they are hush hush gifts. No matter what he tries to tell you, oh, I got you this to make you, because I thought about you when I saw it. Yeah, he thought about you when he saw it to keep your mouth shut. He doesn't want you to ever tell his wife that y'all been in a relationship for however long. Thank God when this was going down with me, it was not a long situation. We were not in a long situation at all. I was ashamed. I was upset because my desire was to be married one day. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want karma to ever come back on me for this. Will it come back on me? I didn't know. And because I didn't want my dad, because I was living with my dad at the time, I didn't want my dad to find out that I was dating a married man. That's how he was able to keep hold on me. He was able to keep a hold of me by saying, I'm gonna show your dad these pictures. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna come knock on the door. You better come out and come to me. You better come outside. You better come take a ride with me. You better do this. Like, that's how he kept a hold over me, because he was blackmailing me. And just know that your gifts, your birthday gifts, your so-called anniversary gifts, those are keep you quiet gifts. Keep you shut up so that you don't spill the beans about what you and him have been doing. That's what those gifts are. And if you stay in this marriage, once in this relationship, once you realize, once it's revealed that this person is married, you stay in it. You keep the cycle of the curse going. That you wonder why you can't. It's always emotional up and downs with them. The fact that it doesn't seem like you could get things right. He's flaky. All of this, 1 minute he's good, next minute he's flaky, next minute he is loving you, to the next minute, like all of that cycle, that's a cursed cycle. And the longer you stay in the curse, the harder it's going to be to break free of it. You're putting a curse on yourself by staying in this relationship. And the curse will show up in different forms. It will show up in different ways. It'll show up with you being in a depressive state. It'll show up with you being always wanting to be in a relationship with a married man because that's what you got used to. Break the cycle. Break the curse now. Let it go. Go and be who you need to be. Go heal. Go do a mindset shift, because that's what you're going to have to do, a mindset shift, so that you can break free from this. Don't listen to the lies that he tells you, because they're lies, just to keep you with him, keep you under his control. Don't listen to it. Break free from this man, because he's not going to leave his wife. You already know that. He's not going to leave his wife. And for those of you who are like, well, I don't want him to. Well, why are you with him? Because you should know you ain't got control over him. His wife, his family is always going to be the priority. And you're probably going to come last. You like being last? I know I don't. You will never experience true happiness as long as he is married. And even after, if he does leave his wife, do you want those problems? Because now you're going to be sitting there thinking, is he going to do the same thing with me? Are you willing to pick up the mess that she had to deal with just so you could be with this man? I hope not. So honor the covenant. The covenant needs to be honored, just not between the couple, but people outside of the couple. If you see this man is married and he approaches you, honor the covenant. No, thank you. I'm good. I don't date married men. Yes, there were other married men that tried to come and talk to me, and I had to let them know that ain't it. I'm not doing that. I've done that before, and I'm not doing that ever again. I had this guy even try to convince me, don't worry about it. It's not going to be like that. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I've done this before, and I will not ever do this again. So leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. What do you think about this discussion, this topic of beware of the married man? Are you going to honor someone's covenant? What are you going to do? I want to hear. Put your comments below. And if you would like to have a further discussion, go ahead and head over to my site. It's ashleyj.com and book a discovery call so we can have a discussion. All right. Okay, y'all. I'm so glad you were listening to me. Make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so that you know the next time I drop a video. All right. I'll talk to you later until we chat again. Bye.